Hey guys, welcome to SW Box. We're doing another app review today. It's been a while since I've done one, I know. So today we have this really cool app. It's called Castle Wars. That's what it's called right there. And before I get started, just want to show off. I got my iPod Touch 4th generation, and I got this funny little device. It's actually really cool. It's a external battery charger. It's 1500 milliamps, megahertz, mAh. Still not sure what that stands for. And it has an adhesive. It has a bunch of these small adhesive discs here. So it's, you can actually just have it pretty secure, very securely attached to the aluminum backing. So it's actually quite comfortable when you're playing games horizontally. Anyway, the link to that's in the blog as well. So Castle Wars. This is a real-time strategy game. So it's an RTS. It's a lot of fun. I'll actually just go with the very first mission to show you guys. There's a decent storyline as well. Actually, because I already beat this mission, the storyline's not there. But when you first play it through, there is a storyline, and it's about ancient Rome and how the barbarian hordes, they're taking over castles, and you got to fight them. So you will always be the red team, and you see how your number of troops is increasing gradually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the fireballs to knock over this. This is a neutral castle, and I'm sending my troops over to try and take over it. But of course, Blue has also sent over his troops to try and overwhelm the castle as well. So now I have both of these castles. So now I'm going to try and use both of them to take over his castle. And pretty much it is really a race in time, because the sooner whoever gets this neutral castle pretty much wins the game, almost for sure. And I can actually send both castles to send troops to attack his one castle. There's also these power-ups. Probably in the next one, I'll show you what each one does. So that was an easy level. I have been playing this game for quite some time. That's why I have the battery plugged in, because I pretty much drained all the batteries. I plugged it in a little more than an hour ago. It's already fully charged, so I'm good to go. So if I go to the next stage, let's do this one. I'll show you the upgrades that I did. So these are a bunch of upgrades. This one's for increasing your troops' attack, defense, movement speed, so on. The one I'd highly recommend maxing out early is this one, which is experience. This allows you to gain skill points much more quickly, and you use the skill points in order to upgrade everything else. Right now I have 68 skill points, as you can see over here. So I can actually upgrade something else. Let's upgrade. I quite like the fireball, actually. It does quite a lot of damage, so I'm going to upgrade that. I'm also going to upgrade the crystal energy yield. The crystal energy yield gives you mana, I guess, which allows you to use those spells. So this is the next level. And now I start off with 2 castles, which is actually really nice. So I'm going to send both of these castles to attack this one. This one is an archer tower. As I mentioned in the blog review, the archer towers, they don't produce any troops, but they do shoot at attacking troops. So if my enemy tries to walk by it, it will get shot, and it does a considerable amount of damage. So it's actually not that bad. Now, as I said, I was going to explain what the power-ups do. So here's the mana, and that goes up with time. Unless you have crystal yields, then you get a lot more mana. So this one is the fireball. You select it and drag it to a location that you want the fireballs to come from the sky and rain down on that location, and it does quite a bit of damage. This one is the demon. I'm waiting for him to... Alright, there. So what happened here is this is actually perfect, because as you saw, there was no damage taken by the archer tower, because when he sent his troops, I used the summoning a demon and put it over his troops just as they were in range for my archer tower. So now my archer tower is destroying all of his troops while his troops are frozen in place. So that's a really, really cool thing. So these guys are frozen because of the demon that the enemy has. So whatever skills and powers you have, the enemy also has it. All right, I know I'm approaching the 5-minute mark. I'll just do one last one to show you guys the other three. So this one is the Tornado. This is the crystal yield that I was talking about before. Those things are really good because they allow you to use your spells much more frequently. So once I take over that, the more troops you have at the crystal yield, the more crystals you gain. The faster you gain them, I mean. So this one is the Tornado. When I summon the Tornado, it surrounds an area, so whenever it hits anything, it does damage. But I believe it only does damage to, I don't know if it does damages to buildings. Oh, it does do damage to buildings as well. All right, so it does damage to troops and buildings. So it's quite good. And the last one, I'm just trying to get some more yield, some more mana so I can use it. This one is the Reinforcements. So whenever you select that one and you drag it to a spot, reinforcements will appear from nowhere and they'll help you out. So I'm going to send some reinforcements here. So now I have some reinforcements going and they're attacking that building. So that's about it. It's a lot of fun. Occasionally it is free. Once in a while you get that promotion. But you know what? It's only $1.99. That's like a cup of coffee. Unless you go to Starbucks, then it's cheaper than a cup of coffee. So give it a shot and let me know what you think about the game. So that's it from SW Box. Have a great day, guys. Bye.